seems that Anthony Hayward is known by another name. There was a pause, and Anne's brow furrowed even more deeply. What did he mean? His hesitation didn't bode well, but she couldn't tell what his words implied. She wished he would deliver the news quickly, whatever it was. The suspense was unbearable. William shifted in his seat. The runner traced him to Sussex, using the painting you provided to ask people whether they recognised him. Many did, but all insisted that he was called Nicholas Hackett, and that they hadn't seen him in months. The parish register shows his birth and christening records there. William set his other hand on top of Anne's, which lay trembling in his hand. "Anne," he said, his voice so gentle that it made her wince in anticipation. "There are records in a parish in London showing that Nicholas Hackett married 2 years ago." Anne stilled. Her eyelids fluttered for a moment, and she looked up at William, her lips parting wordlessly as she searched his face. His mouth was drawn into a hard, thin line, his eyes deeply pained. She shut her eyes and shook her head quickly, disentangling her hand from her brother's and standing. There had to be another explanation. William had never taken to Anthony. He had tried more than once to persuade Anne against the match, gently at first, and then more firmly as time went on, resulting in the greatest row the siblings had ever had. And though he had apologised and made an effort to act with civility and good nature towards Anthony, once Anne had made it clear that they intended to wed, things had been strained with William ever since. "You never liked him," Anne said, unable to stifle a bit of accusation from her tone. Her arms hung stiffly at her sides, fists clenched. William sighed. "I shan't deny that. But Anne, surely you cannot think that I would fabricate such a tale as this, to put you through such misery simply over a matter of personal preference." He shook his head. "You are my sister, Anne. I love you dearly, and it pains me more than you can imagine to be the bearer of such news." "It isn't possible," Anne said, turning away from him, her head shaking from side to side slowly. She put a hand to her temple and closed her eyes. This was only a nightmare. She would awaken shortly to find Anthony beside her, sound asleep, with one arm draped over his forehead and his dark straight hair mussed as it always was when he slept. William let out a gush of air. "I am afraid there isn't room for any doubt, Anne. The runner spoke with his wife, whom it appears he left in a similar fashion a year or so ago." Anne swallowed painfully, her hand flying to her mouth to stop the nausea which pulsed through her. His wife! Anne was his wife. "Her name is Louisa Hackett," William said. "She confirmed that she married Nicholas 2 years ago." Anne closed her eyes for a moment and took in a large, shaky breath. She wouldn't go into hysterics. She wouldn't faint in front of William. But with her mind aflutter, she needed to know one thing. "Do you mean